We are hearing Upadesamrita. Last time we heard the 9th verse. 1 second. This page is not working. I have to open again. 1 second. The 9th verse, we heard that Vaikuntha, superior to Vaikuntha is Mathura, superior to Mathura is Vrindavan, superior is Govardhan, and supreme is Radhakunda. Today we will start 10th verse. Karmibhyo parito hareh priya taya vyaktim yayur gyaninas. Tebhyo jnana vimukta bhakti paramah pramaika nishtastata. Tebhyastah pashupala pankajatri shastabhyopi saradhika. Preshtat advadiyam tadya sarasitam nashrayet kakriti. More dear to Krishna in all respects than performers of pious deeds are knowers of Brahman. More dear than them are devotees completely free from knowledge of Brahman. More dear than them are devotees fixed exclusively in divine love. More dear than them are the gopis, and more dear than them is Sri Radhika. Her lake is similarly dear to Krishna. What fortunate soul would not take shelter there? Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur is giving Bengali song first. Chit anveshi gyani joro karmi hoite shreshto. Gyani chara bhakta tat apeksha Krishna preshto. Gyanis who seek spirit are higher than those who are engaged in material activities. Devotees who are free from Gyan are more dear to Krishna than them. Prema nishta bhakta tat apeksha shreshta jani. Gopi gone tat apeksha shreshta boli mani. We know that devotees fixed in divine love are higher than them. And we consider the gopis higher than all other devotees. Sarva gopi shreshta Radha Krishna preshta sada. Tahar Sarasinitya Krishna ro pritida. Radha is the highest of all the gopis. She is forever Krishna's favorite, and her lake always pleases Krishna. Eheno premer stan Govardhan tate, ashray na kore keba kriti nishkapote. What fortunate soul would not take shelter in that abode of divine love at the base of Govardhan hill with all sincerity? Then prose by Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur. Devotees who reside on the bank of Radhakunda are higher and more dear to Krishna than all other types of practitioners that exist throughout this world. This is being shown in the 10th verse. Gyanis who seek spirit are more dear to Krishna than all types of karmis. Devotees who are free from Gyan are more dear to Krishna than all types of Gyanis. Amongst all types of devotees, devotees fixed in divine love are most dear to Krishna. Amongst all such devotees, the Braja Gopis are extremely dear to Krishna, and amongst all the Gopis, Sri Radhika is the most dear. As Radhika is dear to Krishna, so her lake is also most dear to him. Therefore, those who have great spiritual fortune will reside at Sri Radha Kunda and serve Sri Krishna during the 8 periods of the day. Once in our daily mat during Kartik, Govardhan means Gurudev would explain or recite this verse of Upadesamrita, but it was during Harikatha. And then next day, when we were going to Chandigarh, or some days after, I asked Gurudev on train that yesterday or some days back you said this verse where it is said that Gyanis are more dear to Krishna than karma kandis, not ordinary sense enjoyers, but karma kandis, those who are following karma kand portion of the Vedas. They are doing pious activities as prescribed by the Vedas in order to get material fruits in this life and in next life in heavenly planets. But they're following Vedas. That is why here Krishna says that more there than others are those who are following pious activities, doing pious activities as prescribed by the Vedas. But more dear to them are the Gyanis. More dear to Krishna are Gyanis. Means superior to such karmis are Gyanis, and then superior are devotees who have given up that Gyan. So I asked Gurudev on train, in Chaitanya Charitamrita, Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami said that darkness of ignorance or cheating propensity are these 4 desires: dharma, artha, kama, and moksha. Cheating, why? Because if you go after those goals, you are cheated of service of Krishna. Jiva is naturally servant of Krishna. When serving Krishna, Jiva is satisfied. But if engaged for some other targets, then she is cheated of her own welfare. So there Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami said this is cheating, insincerity or darkness of ignorance to pursue such goals. And then he says that moksha, desire for moksha, is greatest darkness or greatest cheating of all. Because that will totally remove devotion to Krishna. Then I asked Gurudev there, those who are pursuing liberation are said to be the worst. But here it is said that Gyanis are superior to karmis. How to reconcile this? Then Gurudev said, yes, I uttered this verse, this 10th verse, but I had no time to explain in that Harikatha. Then Gurudev was telling that karmis, they're doing activities prescribed in the Vedas with this view to attain material benefits in this life and in next. And Gyanis are superior to them in the sense because they don't desire any of these material benefits. So in that sense, they are superior from this standpoint. Also, you know karma, then you purify your heart, then there is karma tyak. You will give up karma, that ego of this world, and you will want to be liberated. But So this is here in this sense. But in Chaitanya Charitamrita, the point is, if someone wants to merge himself into Brahma Jyoti, then there is no possibility of service of Krishna in any way. In this world, those who are karmis, at least they're doing some activities for the service of Krishna, though with other desires. So that is a kind of superior than those who don't do any activity at all. And there is one example also Gurudev gave, not here on train, but in some other Harikatha. One wife will serve husband, but with some, always demanding something in returns, with some desires. So, but will do service. Then husband will say, I will give you everything, but you serve me sincerely. Why you are always demanding? Anyway, I will give you everything. Why you demand this? You should, without any desires, you should serve. Then that wife becomes very angry and wants to commit suicide. Then she will be totally deprived of any service and any benefit, and husband also, totally. Before, at least she was doing some service, but with some desires. But if she commits suicide, then nothing is there. So in that sense, those who want to merge in Brahma Jyoti, nothing of them, no benefit for them nor for anyone. So in that sense, that is the worst. But from another sense, the Gyanis, they don't want anything of this world, only they want to be liberated. And if they will meet pure devotee, then very quickly they can accept the service of Krishna without any obstacles of those worldly desires which already they gave up. Like that sannyasi who was in Ambala Kent in Punjab, he already took sannyas but was Mayavadi. Then Parangurudev told him that is wrong, that philosophy. We are eternal servant of Krishna. Then he was very much depressed and he said, yes, I know that is wrong, but I was just repeating, I will give up this sannyas. Then Paranguru said, no, you already renounced this worldly enjoyment, that is good. Now only you accept this proper siddhanta and practice that and preach that. So for them it is more easy to accept if already they gave up. So it depends from which standpoint one is seeing. Also you will find in Bhagavad Gita who is superior. There also worshippers are there, and if you will, those three, I forgot now, those who are worshipping, I forgot, but if you see the Acharya's explanation, each will give different explanation, who is superior, who is inferior, from different standpoints. Outwardly it looks like they're contradicting if you just see about how they are positioning them, those other worshippers. You will find contradiction. But if you catch what they want to say, then you can understand why they said in that way. So here also, in this sense, they are superior, like Shukadev Goswami, for Kumaras, Shiva, they were meditating on that Brahma Jyoti, but by the grace of devotees, they could attain service of Krishna very quickly. Also, you will find in Jaiva Dharma that Mayavadi, was sincerely practicing that renunciation and study of the Vedas, everything. So he already got control over the senses and the mind, and was on that spiritual platform. Because of that, immediately when he heard that devotee chanting Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda with love, immediately he felt that prem inside his heart and became mad to attain that. Then he came to Navadip, and that Babaji Maharaj explained to him what happened, everything, and then that Sannyasi Thakur fully surrendered to him. Then Babaji Maharaj gave him Harinam initiation, and immediately he got taste in chanting. He immediately was on Ruchi platform, because already before he cleared all those things. And then next day in the morning, already Guru saw him in his meditation. When Guru was chanting, and that early morning lila, Nishanta lila, appeared in him, that time he also saw his disciple and told him, you stop that cocotte. She wants to make noise, you stop her. You see, Lalita is showing, is indicating you to do this, you do this. This is your seva. Your name is Ramana Manjari, and this is your seva. So immediately after a few days, Guru already saw him and already gave him what is his seva in Lila, what is his name, everything. Why? Because before he was already purified so much. So in that sense, Jnani may be superior, because already he totally renounced all false egos and desires of this world. But superior to Jnani is devotee. Then Prema Bhakta, and of Prema Bhakta Gopis, and of all Gopis Radharani. Then Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur is first giving song, Bengali. Sattva gune adhishtito punyavan karmi, Hari Priya John Boli Gai Sop Dharmi. All followers of Dharma proclaim that pious karmis situated in the mode of goodness are there to the Lord. Why they are there? Because they are accepting Vedic regulation, as opposed to those who don't accept Vedas, like Buddhists, other sense enjoyers, or all those. They are not accepting. So, although Buddhists are a little better, because they are also in Satya Guna, but those who are in Rajaguna, Tamaguna, they are totally interested only in sense gratification, no morality, all this. But those who are followers of Vedas, like that Varnashram, Dharma, Karma, Kant, they are accepting and doing pious activities and are refraining from sinful activities, because for Kshatriya this is sin, for Vaishya this is sin, so they are following, and Shastra is given by Krishna, or non-different from Krishna, so they are there to him, and they will be benefited by following that. And if then one gradually will come to Nishkama Karma, means doing your duty, worldly activity duty, without any desire to enjoy the fruits, then by doing that Nishkama Karma, one will purify his heart, so that Gyan will appear in him, that I am spirit, I am not of this world, I am not Kshatriya, Brahmachari, nothing of this world. They can realize. Armi hoite Gyani Hari Priya Tarjon Sukho Bhog Buddhi Gyani na kore gunon. Yes, see. Gyanis are more dear to the Lord than karmis as they have no regard for the mentality of seeking pleasure and enjoyment. So this is what Gurudev told me in that sense. But if we see from that standpoint of seva, they are at least doing something. But Gyanis, nothing. So no benefit for no one. Jnana Mishra Bhap Chari Mukta Jnani Jon Parabhakti Samashraya Hori Priya Hon. Liberated Jnanis who leave behind devotion mixed with Jnana and take full shelter in transcendental devotion are more dear to the Lord. This is, example is those 4 Kumaras. First they were Jnanis, and then when they got the scent of Tulsi offered to the lotus feet of Narayan, they were attracted to that worship and they gave up Jnana and became devotees. So those are more dear to Krishna than Jnanis. Bhaktiman John hoite prem nishta shreshta, prem nishta hoite gopi shri harir preshta. Devotees who are fixed in divine love are higher than all other devotees, and the gopis are more dear to the Lord than other devotees fixed in divine love. You will find in Sanatana Goswami's Sri Brihad Bhagavatamrita, he explains all these stages. From Karma Kant to all this and demigod and all this in first chapter. How they are superior, and Prema Bhaktas also they are mentioned there, and then ultimately Gopis, everything in detail Sanatana Goswami described there. Gopi hoite Shri Radhika Krishna Priyatama, se Radha Sarasi Priya hoy tar sama. Shri Radhika is more dear to Krishna than all the other gopis, and her lake is equally dear to him. Sekunda Ashray Chari Kon Muro Jon, Anyatra Basya Chai Horir Sebon. Chai, not chai, but chai, but here it was written with H. It is chai, means who will want. What fool would leave the shelter of this lake and desire to serve the Lord residing elsewhere? And commentary in prose by Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur. Pious karmis, fixed in the mode of goodness, are more dear to Krishna than souls engrossed in whimsical behavior. Whimsical behavior means this: only working and enjoying the fruits, not working according to prescription of Vedas, but whimsically, according to your own ideas, working and enjoying, or stealing and enjoying, or any dishonest means or anything doing and enjoying. So they are lowest. But those who accept the Vedic regulation, they will work according to prescription of Veda, though they have desire to enjoy the fruits, but they are more dear to Krishna because they accept the Vedic regulation, and that will also purify them on the long run, because this is one type of Sharanagati already, one type of surrender to God, because following Veda, and they are also worshipping demigods, also Krishna, and doing rituals, yagyas, all this, but with material desires. So gradually they can be purified. Gyanis who have realized Brahma, means Brahma Jyoti, and given up the three modes, these three gunas, are more dear to Krishna than karmis. Why? Because they already gave up these three guna and no desires for in this world. Na shochati, na kankshati. Pure devotees are more dear to Krishna than gyanis. Pure devotees means they only want to serve Krishna. Because there are Jnana Mishra devotees, they are worshipping Krishna but with desire to get liberation. That is not pure devotion. Pure devotion means Jnana Karma the Anavrita, with no desire for karma, jnana, yoga, all this. No, only to satisfy Krishna. That is pure devotion. Like Prahlad in Brihad Bhagavatamrita, pure devotion starts with Prahlad. Dhruva, at first he had other desires, later he became pure devotee, but Prahlad immediately he was pure devotee. So that their pure devotion starts, but that is not prema bhakti. Devotees fixed in divine love, so this is prema bhakti, are more dear to Krishna than all other pure devotees. The beauties of Braja are more dear to Krishna than other devotees fixed in divine love, means gopis of Vrindavan, and Srimati Varshabhanavi is more dear to Krishna than all the other beauties of Braja. As Srimati Radhika is Krishna's favorite, so her lake is also most dear to Krishna. The most fortunate of all devotees of Krishna will take shelter exclusively at Sri Radha Kunda. This is the end of, because Radha, in Radha Kunda we heard, Radha Kunda is supreme transcendental abode, because there only the group of Radharani is present and they are serving Krishna. So Rasa is the highest, the place is highest, and Radha Kunda is, Radharani is most dear to Krishna, and her lake, which is not different from her, is also most dear to Krishna, so that is superior, supreme. So who will not want to take shelter of that Radha Kunda and serve there? Then verse 11. Krishna syochai pranay vasati prayasi bhyo piradha kundam chasya munibir abitas tadrik eva vyadhai yat preshter apyalam asulabam kim punar bhakti bhajam tat premedam sakrit apisarach snatur avishkaroti. This is the last verse. Sri Radha is the highest object of Sri Krishna's love, above all his other lovers. Her lake has also been established as such in all respects by the sages. This lake bestows upon those who bath within it only once divine love that is extremely difficult to attain, even for those who are dear to Krishna, let alone for practitioners of devotion, sadhakas. Sadhakas cannot attain. Those who are dear to Krishna already got that perfection. They also, it is extremely difficult to attain, like Narad. So who can attain? Here it will be explained. Sakala Preyasi Shrestha, this is a song, Bengali, by Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur. Sakala Preyasi Shrestha Brishavanu Sutta, Tahara Sarasenitya Shri Krishna Dvaita. The daughter of Brishavanu is the best of all Krishna's lovers, and her lake is always there to Shri Krishna. Munigon Shastre Eirup Nirdharilo Braja Modhe Shrestha Boli Kunde Stir Koilo. In the scriptures, the sages have ascertained this and determined that this lake is supreme within all of Braja. Sadhana Bhaktir Kotha ki bolivo ar, Krishna Preshta Goner Durlap Premasar. What more shall I say about the practice of devotion? The highest form of divine love is difficult to attain even for those who are dear to Krishna. Krishna Preshta Goner. So how we sadhakas, beginner sadhakas, can claim I got that highest divine love? How it is possible? You can attain that by following the procedure, and you will attain in perfection. Not as a sadhaka, you cannot claim you got it. That is why there Gurudev means Bhaktivinoda Thakur wrote, our Gurudev explained, translated. If someone thinks he attained that Siddhadeho, but he has no those ecstatical symptoms of realized state, but he poses, he thinks or poses that he already got, then that will be disaster to him. He will have to go down because there is no spiritual current to support that. So then all sorts of sahajiya and immoral activities in the name of devotion, all this going on. Because of this lack of spiritual strength, because of not following the procedure and thinking, yeah, now I got. Nishkapate sei kunde je kore majjan, kunda tare sei prem kore bitaran. Yet Radha Kunda gives such divine love to those who bath within it sincerely. Yes, here Bhaktivinoda Thakur uses this word nishkapate, who bath within it sincerely. One may think I was there in Radha Kunda. I was swimming in Radha Kunda. So why am not getting that highest love? Because this condition is there, but Srila Bhaktisaraswati Thakur now, he will explain in more detail what means this nishkapate, sincerely, one who will sincerely take bath. Already we know from Krishna, from Gita, one who is sincere will never be deceived. Sincere means one who wants eternal welfare. What is eternal welfare for the jiva? Service of Krishna. One who wants service of Krishna, he can get it. Krishna knows Krishna is residing in the heart. He knows what we want, what we hidingly keep inside, what desires, what attachments, all this. So he's giving the fruit according to what is in our heart, not what we are saying outside. Na dhanam, na janam, na sundarim, I don't want wealth, I don't want nothing, I only want devotion. Everyone can say, but what is inside heart, that Krishna is seeing, and he is giving result accordingly. So nishkapat, without cheating. Before we heard what is cheating, other desires for jiva, that is all cheating. You are eternal servant of Krishna, but not serving him. You are cheating yourself and Krishna. So sincere soul means one who desires the service of Krishna. If he will take bath, then Radha Kunda will bestow that to him. Then Bhaktivinoda Thakur in prose, he is explaining, the 11th verse has been put forth for the purpose of making the heart of the practitioner firm by describing the natural glory of Sri Radha Kunda. Sri Radhika is the greatest recipient of Sri Krishna's love and superior to his other lovers in all respects. Radharani is supreme of all. In the scriptures, the sages have also described the excellence of Sri Radha Kunda in this way. If one bathes in Radha Kunda with devotion, see here he is explaining what is Nishkapat, with devotion, Radha Kunda easily gives one divine love that is difficult to attain even for Narad Muni and others who are dear to the Lord. What to speak of practitioners of devotion? Radha Kunda, therefore, is the proper place for all devotees to reside. The supramundane soul attaining the supramundane body of a gopi in supramundane braja, residing as a maintained maidservant at Radhakunda in the grove of their guru in her form as a Sakhi, externally taking constant shelter of the name and assisting Srimati Radhika in the service of Krishna throughout the 8 periods of the day, is the perfection of service for those who have taken shelter at the feet of Sri Chaitanya. Again, I will say, usually we are more accustomed with those original terms. So, liberated soul, supramundane soul, that soul who attained supramundane body, that is transcendental form of a gopi, in supramundane braja, that transcendental realm, and residing as a maintained maidservant, that is Palya Dasi, Sanskrit or Bengali, Palya Dasi of Radharani. They are maintained by Radharani. Radharani is like a mother to them. These manjaris, they are fully in the shelter of Radharani, fully depending on her, and Radharani is affectionate to them, is maintaining them by giving service and affection and everything. So they are Palyadasi, like maintained, fully dependent on her. That is Palyadasi, it is called. So if one attains this Palyadasi mood and form in transcendental Vrindavan, in the grove that is Kunja of their guru, in her form as a Sakhi. Guru has a form, transcendental form of a gopi. We are in this world, we are seeing Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur is having beard and mustache and this, but his transcendental form is Nayan Muni Manjari. So those who attained perfection in sadhana, first we have to follow Guru in his sadhak group, like we see in Gaur Lila. Then when we become eligible, then Gurus that form in Lila will be revealed in our heart. And Guru also has particular kunja in Radha Kund. So there, under the guidance of Guru, in our spiritual form, we will reside there. Under his guidance, we will serve. Or her guidance. That in that transcendental realm, you are female, transcendental female. It has nothing to do with this material female body or male body. That is all material thing. That is totally different type. It is female, but it has nothing to do with this female. Here, female also, they are enjoyers. They have false ego, they have self-interest, they want to enjoy, they are proud, they are in that Purushaviman, but that is no such things. So here it is written in the Kunja of Guru in her form as a Saki. Saki, as I told before during Kartik, in song also, Saki, confidant or confidanti in female, does not mean only Ashta Sakis, or those who are almost same age as Radharani, Lalita Vishaka. No, Saki can mean all 5 types of Saki described in Ujjwal Nilamani. Rupa Goswami wrote. Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur gave some brief summary in Jaiva Dharma. There are 5 types: Priyanarma Sakis, then Prana Sakis, Nitya Sakis, those 5. So one of those are Manjaris. So Guru, here it is written in the form of Saki, or it may be written in the form of Gopi, so that is general term. They are in Manjari form. Externally taking constant shelter of the name means they will chant Harinam. But internally, in their spiritual form, in spiritual realm, assisting Srimati Radhika in the service of Krishna throughout the 8 periods of the day, that is Ashtakala Lila, which we were hearing during Kartik. That is the perfection of service for those who have taken shelter at the feet of Sri Chaitanya. That is ultimate form of bhajan in this world. For those who have taken shelter of Chaitanya. And then, after, when Krishna will want, then they will give up this sadhak deho, and in their transcendental spiritual form, they will enter into transcendental realm to serve there. So Radharani is the best servitor of Krishna. And Gopis, the Sakis of Radharani's group, like Lalita Vishaka, they always want to unite Radharani with Krishna. But sometimes Radharani wants they should also be with Krishna to serve him. So Radharani is also happy. But those who are Manjaris, they are maidservants and they are of younger transcendental age. They are like dasis, palya dasis. They will never directly go to Krishna to serve him. They are always only serving Radharani. That is their target. Their target is not service of Krishna, but service of Radharani. And Radharani is serving Krishna. These Manjaris, they have connection with Krishna only because of this relation with Radharani. Because Radharani loves Krishna, so they also have connection, but only through Radharani, no any direct. And their main point is always to serve Radharani, assist Radharani. Their main focus or only focus is only service of Radharani. And that type of service to Radharani in Lila by the Manjaris, like Rupa Manjari, that is the highest type of service to Krishna if we see in Tattva. Krishna is the only enjoyer, all are to be enjoyed by him. So everything is about service of Krishna. But in Lila it appears they are serving Radharani. They have no direct concern with Krishna, but that service which they are doing to Radharani, because Radharani is serving Krishna, is actually highest type of service to Krishna. So they are getting highest type of transcendental bliss, these manjaris. They are getting directly what Radharani is feeling in serving Krishna, that highest type of bliss which Krishna himself was greedy to taste. That is why he became Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He saw Radharani is more happy than me. When she is serving me, when she is loving me, I want to taste that. I want to know what is the glory of that love. I want to know. So Krishna himself became greedy to taste that, and he distributed that to all. How? By giving this service of Radharani. We cannot become Radharani. That is not possible. But if we get the service of Radharani, then through that service, that bhav which Radharani is tasting is also reflected, or it comes automatically to these manjaris as per their adhikar, eligibility. But that is the highest service a jiva can attain, and highest bliss that a jiva, Tatashta Shakti jiva, can attain. And this highest thing Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came to give. That is why he is most merciful of all avatars, because he is giving the highest thing to the most fallen of this Kali Yuga. But that said, that does not mean that it is something cheap. It means Mahaprabhu is giving this opportunity to all. But in that song, Bhaktivinoda Thakur said, how? By teaching Sharanagati. That Sharanagati we have to practice. Sharanagati, and that Sharanagati has many stages that we have to practice. And as we heard during Kartik, Radharani has excessive Sharanagati, excessive subservience to Krishna. So that is the highest. So gradually we can attain that by following the process given by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Rupa Goswami. There are so many stages we can attain if we follow. But if someone whimsically wants, or by imagination, or mixed with some enjoyment like this, then he cannot attain. Mahaprabhu will not just come and give you in a capsule in your mouth, and you will take, and you will be premik, you will be manjari. It's not like that. Mahaprabhu gave process how you can attain manjari bhav. Or like some guru will say, yes, you are manjari and you are manjari. That is not like that. There is a process. Otherwise, why would Rupa Goswami spend so much time describing all these things on the order of Mahaprabhu? Why Mahaprabhu didn't just say, Rupa Goswami, no need to write anything, no need to describe anything, no need to practice anything by your example so that others may follow. No need. Just it is necessary you come and you will get that bhav, and it is finished. They did not give such process like that. Rupa Goswami himself practiced to be example, and Sanatan, Jiva Goswami, all other associates of Mahaprabhu, they practiced to be example. And Rupa Goswami described how it should be practiced and which are the stages: Shraddha, Sadhu Sangha, Bhajana Kriya, Anartha Nibriti, Upadesamrita he gave. Sanatan Goswami described so many things. Hari Bhakti Vilas and Brihad Bhagavatamrita, all this. It is not unnecessary. We have to follow the process, then we can attain, surely. Ananda is Ananda Bridaya Srimad Goswami Bana Malinah Tatha Shri Prabhu Natasya Sukayatma Nivedina. Swasya bhajana sokyasya samriddhi hetave punah bhakti vinoda dasena Shri Godruma nivasina prabhos chata shatabdeha dvadashab dadike mrige rachiteyam sita stamyam vrittih piyushavarshini. To increase the joy of Srimad Vanamali Goswami, who has dedicated himself to the satisfaction of the Lord, and to increase the joy of his own service, this servant Bhakti Vinod, while residing in Sri Godrum, has completed this commentary that showers nectar, that is Piyusha Varshini Vritti, on the 8th day of the waxing fortnight of the moon during the solar month of Capricorn, in what will be the year 412 of our Lord, means Gauranga Mahaprabhu, that comes to 30th January 1898. He completed. I will try to find out who is this Vanamali Goswami. Then he is writing, Bhaktivinoda Thakur, Shri Shri Godruma Chandrarpanam Astu. May this be offered to the moon of Shri Godrum, that is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Moon means something which is beautiful. So the beauty of Godrum, or beautiful of Godrum, is Gaurachandra. That is one song Bhaktivinoda Thakur wrote. Godrumapati Gaura, Godrumapati Gaura. But that is Godrumapati. Here is Godrumachandra. There is another song he wrote. I worship the moon of Godrum. There also one song. So here ends the commentary of Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur. Tomorrow we will start Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur commentary to this last 11th verse.